Welcome back to Pina Cucina. Today we're going to be doing grilled capsicums, pepperoni arrostiti. We're going to be using the barbecue today. All we need for this dish is some olive oil, garlic and basil. That's all there is required. First of all, what we do is we wash the capsicums. So I've already washed them, so I'm taking them over to the barbecue. Make sure your barbie is nice and hot and you just place them in there like so. And if we close the lid, we'll speed up the process. You've got to keep an eye on them, can't forget them, and we just turn them. See, that's what we're looking for, nice charred skin. That's what we want this to be, like this all over. Oh, this is a good one. And we close it again. That goes faster. Now this is what we're looking for. We want them all to be nice, dark like this. And don't worry, they're not burnt. We're only burning the skin. Make sure that they're all done all around. Keep turning them. Find out where the hot spot is on the barbie and put them there. Okay, the ones that are cooked, we just put them in a plastic bag because that makes them easy to peel. And we'll wait for the others to be ready. Now the reason why we put them in a plastic bag is so that the skin is easy to come away and they won't dry out. But if you can handle to do them while they're hot, it's even better. Just leave them in the plastic bag for about 10 to 15 minutes and then they should be quite easy to peel. But if you haven't got time like me, you can do them now. They're a little bit hot, but you can see how it's really dark, but underneath is just perfect. If you've got a little bit of skin stuck to it, don't worry about it. It's part of the flavor. Just make sure you take most of it off. So when you're done, you just put it in a bowl. See how easy it is? The more charred they are, the easier it is to peel. This dish is great for when you're having steak, or if you buy a box and you don't know how to use it, you can just grill them. They'll keep for about a week in the fridge if you do them like this. There's one other process though you're going to do if you're going to do that, which I'm going to show you in a minute. They're a lovely side dish, even an entree. I love them in a sandwich with some ham. I've got to go and wash my hands now. Okay, so now we just open it up. There's some fluid in here which we let go, and we also take away the seeds. I love the seeds, but there's a lot of people in my family that don't like it, so I'm not putting them in. Now if you're going to keep them for a few days in the fridge, we need to dry them out. So we're going to put the barbecue on low and we're just going to dry them gently, and the flavor will intensify because it's not so watered down. Now we're going to leave them whole because it's easier to turn them around instead of having so many little pieces. Okay, now we take them back to the barbecue. Back on the barbecue they go, just lay them out flat. They don't take very long. They'll only be on the barbecue for 2 minutes, like 1 minute on each side. My barbecue is on low heat at this stage, otherwise if you have it too high they're going to stick and they're going to be horrible. I've done that before. And we'll just dry the other side. As you can see, these are nice and dry. You don't see any moisture in them anymore. And we take them out. Now, if you don't have a barbecue, this works just as well under the grill, from the beginning that is. You can cook them under the grill. Now we'll just lay them down like this, and we cut them into little segments, about 10 centimeters thick, and we put them in another dish. We never had a grill or an oven, so the only time we used to have them is when someone was baking bread. They were just so beautiful. And there you go. We only salt these if you're going to eat a lot. If you're not eating all of them and you're saving them, you only salt them just before you eat them, because the salt will draw out the moisture out of them again, and we don't want that. So if you were going to serve the whole lot now, we put salt, olive oil, and a bit of garlic. You don't need a lot of garlic, so we're just going to chop it up. In this dish, I like them chopped. So I'm just going to chop it up very fine, but I'm only going to put half a clove in there, some basil, and some olive oil. If you're going to keep them in the fridge for a few days, you need to put lots of olive oil on them. Like they have them in the deli, they're swimming in oil. And there you have it, pepperoni arrostiti, char grilled capsicums.